Hey YouTubers, JB Coins here with another video. This is a viewer suggested video by Scott Parker, Wayne Sheffer, and Maddox Pepin. But first, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hit the notification button so you'll be notified whenever we post a new video, live stream, or have a giveaway. Also, check out our link down below this video and in the upper right hand corner of our website store, jbcoinsinc.com, where we have the coin lists and links to helpful products we use that you can buy from those links. So, in this video, we're going to talk about rare and valuable and beautiful Morgan dollars, the key dates, the varieties, history, and almost everything you need to know about them. The Morgan was a United States dollar coin minted from 1878 to 1904 and again in 1921. It was the first standard silver dollar minted since production of the previous design, the seated Liberty dollar, was ended in 1873. The coin is named after its designer, U.S. Mint Assistant Engraver George Morgan. The obverse depicts the profile representing liberty, while the reverse depicts an eagle with wings outstretched. For the representation of liberty, Morgan sought to depict an American woman rather than the usual Greek-style figures. U.S. mints that produced Morgan dollars include Philadelphia, New Orleans, San Francisco, Denver, and Carson City. Mint marks for all mints except Philadelphia were placed on the reverse of the coins, just beneath the ribbon bow of the wreath. They all contain 90% silver and 10% copper. In 1898, Congress approved a bill that required all remaining silver bullion purchased under the Sherman Silver Purchase Act to be coined into silver dollars. When those silver reserves were depleted in 1904, the mint ceased to strike the Morgan dollar. The Pittman Act, passed in 1918, authorized the melting and recoining of millions of silver dollars. Many Morgans and other silver coins were melted at that time, which is why we don't know the actual existing numbers of many coins versus the minted numbers of many coins, because a lot of them were made rare because of the melting. But they melted too many coins. So much so that they created a shortage, and finally, pursuant to the act, Morgan dollars resumed mintage for 1 year in 1921 due to the shortage. In the early 60s, a large quantity of unissued Morgan dollars was discovered in the Treasury vaults, including issues once thought rare. Individuals began purchasing large quantities of the pieces at face value, by the bagful sometimes. And eventually the Treasury ceased exchanging silver certificates for silver coin. Beginning in the 70s, the Treasury conducted a sale of silver dollars minted at the Carson City Mint through the General Services Administration, or GSA. Key dates in a series: 1889, Carson City, or CC, the highest sale to date, $881,250. Now remember, many of those were considered to be very rare until the 1970s GSA sale, and the coins sold there were sold for face value. So we don't know whether that coin was purchased for $1 in the 1970s or whether someone had collected it prior to that and kept it in pristine condition. But in either event, $881,250 for the Carson City. 1893 S, highest sale to date, $646,250. 1895, and a proof, the highest sale to date, $103,500. The 1895 O, which stands for New Orleans, extremely rare in high grades. Highest grade known is an MS67. Only one is known to exist, and it sold for $575,000 at heritage auctions. There are many semi-key dates, which we won't cover all of them in this video. It would just take too much time to cover everything in that regard. So what we will do is we'll list them all on our website and have some information there for you. What we want to cover is some amazing varieties and rarities. So the first one, desirable first and last year Morgans. Collectors love first and last year coins because they mark the beginning and the end of a coin series. Morgan silver dollars, the first year coins of 1878, also have several first year issue varieties that are very desirable. On the picture we show you the difference between the 8 tail feathers, the 7 over the 8, and the 7 tail feathers. In March of 1878, the Philadelphia Mint struck the first Morgan silver dollars. These first dollars are the 8 tail feathers reverse, which were only produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Then the 1878 7 over 8 tail feathers reverse. The Mint used the new 7 tail feathers design to over-punch the older 8 tail feathers die that were minted in Philadelphia. The 1878 7 tail feather reverse, the last tail feathers reverse design for 1878 was the new 7 tail feathers variety. This 7 tail feathers reverse was used at all 3 mints, Philadelphia, Carson City, and San Francisco. And then the 1921D. Because the Denver Mint hadn't opened until 1906, the 1921D Morgan dollar is the only Morgan silver dollar that was struck at the Denver Mint. 1888-0, another New Orleans. The 1888-0, nicknamed Hot Lips, is one of the best known and popular varieties in the Morgan dollar series, discovered in 1962. This thing was in circulation for 80 years before somebody found it. Also called the Double Lips variety, this 1880-0 silver dollar was struck twice on the obverse or head side. When you look at the coin, you can see that Liberty's profile has 2 noses, 2 lips, and 2 chins. This double die obverse Hot Lips Morgan variety is scarce in all grades. We have one more issue to cover regarding the Morgans, the 1964 Morgan dollar. In July 2015, in the Philadelphia Mint, there was a huge discovery made by a group of coin experts, and among the items were the models for the obverse and reverse, as well as the hubs and master dies for the coins. While they didn't find any coins, they found literally everything they needed to produce one. To date, 2018, no one has come forward with a 1964 Morgan dollar that has been proven to be real, whether legal or not. There are many reproductions, there are many replicas, there are many tribute coins, but there are no known and confirmed 1964 Morgan dollars either struck in 64 or since. So hopefully you liked this video and found it informative and interesting. As always, please like, share, subscribe, and leave comments below. Let us know if you like Morgans and if you're collecting them. So until next time, J&B signing out.